Creating an original character can be really difficult, especially when you're in the phases of your sketchbook where you just like to draw random characters next to each other and not really give it a second thought. So today I'm going to be drawing a new original character that I'm making up just on the spot, only because it's really good for you to practice of redrawing the same character and in different ways and different poses. It's also really fun, and it's like one of the best parts of making art. It's just really hard to do sometimes because not always I want to keep drawing the same person over and over again. So for this specific character, I named her Matt, like not glossy, but Matt, and she's a spy, which means she's going to be in a lot of intricate poses, which are very difficult. Like this pose I'm drawing currently took me almost like an hour to get right. And then here's what it turned out looking like. I think it turned out so good. So I was kind of coming up with Maddie's design on the spot a little bit and who she really was. And I just started drawing many different poses that she could be in. And this is from my point of view, so you can see a lot more of my arms and the green sweatshirt I'm wearing. But I hope that's not too distracting. So these are the original 3 sketches that I had. It was just kind of like a headshot and an action pose and then her standing there just looking. And I decided she needs a dog. For some reason, every single character I make them with an animal. So I made her with her cute dog, which is a Doberman Pinscher. And then for this last pose, just to fill in space, I decided to draw her kind of more candid. You know, she's out on the streets. Maybe this is the day she's not working. And she's got like these joggers on and she's got sunglasses on too. And she's just looking super cool, man. And here are all the sketches I ended up making, how they look on the page, and we're gonna add some color to some of them. I didn't end up coloring all of them in just because I figured I could make some of them content for shorts too, so you will see more of them later. But this was very interesting. Her skin tone that I picked for her, the color marker was so weird in the moment. It was so blotchy and it kind of dried better, but these Artist Loft markers are great and I've never had this like weird blotchiness with them, but it was just very dark in some areas. I think it's probably because of the graphite that it was soaking up, but typically these markers are really good with that, so it was just very odd for me. But besides that, she turned out pretty good. This is actually in real time. This isn't sped up, as you might have already noticed. But yeah, this is truly how long it takes me to color. Just in case you guys wanted to see real time. But now I'm just going back in with shadows and the neck now. But this was actually super fun. I liked making a new character, especially a spy. That was kind of cool. And she has this beautiful brown hair, and I just really like how light and dark this brush could get, or this marker, I guess. And so I was just kind of playing around with that for a little bit. I'm just like flicking it off. I think the most satisfying part has to be the hair, whether you're sketching or whether you're coloring it in. It's so pretty, and I love when I use markers and I can just get that really light ends of it, and when you can get those really harsh darks by layering. Another problem that we kept on running into though is that I kind of just gave her black clothing because I was like, okay, spy, she can just wear black. And obviously that's not how that works, but it was really easy in the moment, and you're gonna see that later on when I color some of the outfits, is that it's just her with a floating head in all of this just black blobs around her, so that's gonna turn out interesting as well. I think if I were to redo this, I'd give her more clothing options and maybe just like actually sketch out some of her outfit ideas. Maybe not on her, but just separate on the next page, maybe. I'm not sure. But I've seen some people do that too, where they just sketch out outfits they think they'd look good in, not necessarily on them or anything like that, which I think would be a really good idea as well, just to get to know your characters more instead of just having them in one black blob outfit like I did. Another idea that you could try is taking a break from your characters. I did that and it really helped, just walking away and thinking about your characters not while you're drawing or working on them. It can actually help a lot. I don't know why, but it helped me. And so that's how I came up with her career plan to be a spy, because for quite some time I had just this headshot that you're looking at and thinking, what is she? So that worked out. So now I'm finally done with the hair. That took so long. But now I'm just blocking out the basic colors of where everything should be for the eyebrows, eyes, and for the t-shirt. And then we did this little transition. And look how good those details look. She came out so good. Moving right along, we're now working on her dog, her little Doberman Pinscher, who I named Mark. So it's Matt and Mark. Cute. And it was really hard to see his eyes because, you know, they're black and so is his fur. So that turned out very interesting. But the sketch, I think, was a lot cuter. The marker, sometimes marker can ruin it, and I think that's what it did here, and I'm not quite so sure why, but I went over it with a white gel pen in the end to try and like highlight some things so you could see them better, and yeah. Moving on from that, now we're working on this other outfit that I gave her that ended up looking like the same outfit because it's all black. So again, here's where the black blobness comes in, as you can see, and I tried to clean it up with a gel pen, but it did not really work because it is very hard to see it, and I had to go over it in multiple layers. But yeah, for this pose, I wasn't really thinking too much. I think my idea was she's looking off into the distance, you know, and she's just standing there in her super cool outfit, and somebody else is like taking a picture of her, because in the original sketch she had like that square around her with the focus lens. So there you guys go. Those are all 3 sketches that I filled in today in this video. The other 2 I will fill in on my shorts feed, so make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel so you don't miss any further content. And yeah, I had a lot of fun with this character, and I think I was just trying to show you what supplies I used in this shot. I'm not quite sure, but they're just Artist Loft markers, a micron, a gel pen, and of course my mechanical pencil. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Bye!